Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I thought I would just come on here and share a couple items that I've gone through in my collection and I've decided to declutter and pass along. All of this stuff that I'm going to show you is still in good condition, meaning it's not expired. And I have a box with Walmart stuff right there, in a Walmart box, some more things right there. And so I just thought I would come on here and tell you what I'm decluttering so far. I'm going to be doing a updated beauty area like kind of tour, and also doing like a declutter at that point as well if I feel like there's something I'm no longer reaching for or haven't reached for, and passing it on. Definitely going to be doing a declutter in there. I definitely need to get rid of some brushes that they're not my absolute favorite, because I do have a lot that I'm just holding on to and I don't really reach for. So I'm going to pass them to somebody who can get better use out of them. And I did notice when I washed my brushes the other day that I had in just the dirty brushes about 10 to 12 eyeliner brushes. I don't need 10 to 12 eyeliner brushes. I don't even know why I have that many. Most likely because I may have bought in kits or something and they came in the kits. And so therefore that is why I have that many. So I will be decluttering. I just need maybe 2 to 3 at the most. I don't need that many eyeliner brushes, so I'm going to be getting rid of some of those. So let's start with this face palette first. And I'm going to tell you why I'm decluttering and all of that. So the first one is this Ace Beauté Bronzed in Paradise. I got this in a BoxyCharm. And actually, they did resend it to me because it was broken, as you can see. But I have never touched this one because they sent me a brand new one. And you could see that really deep shade is broken there, but it still has plenty of product. So there it is there. You could see all of the other products, the shades in it are still great. They're not broken. I didn't touch them, nothing. It's still a brand new palette, even though that third shade is broken. So I'm going to pass this along to somebody that I think could get good use out of it. Like I said, it is brand new. It just had that messed up shade, which I don't think they would mind. But there is that one there. And I'm only decluttering it because I have 2 of them. They did send me a new one. And so that is why. Next palette is this one that I received in a BoxyCharm last year sometime, maybe the year before. This is the Touch in Soul Fill Up Orange. And it is a very pretty palette. That is what it looks like there. I use that glitter. I have tried this palette maybe once or twice. I used that glitter for a collab video that I did with Faithful Fab, at the time 10 ladies. We are now 9, but it is a very pretty palette. I just am not keeping it because it's not one that I reach for. And it's just very basic in my opinion, besides that glitter. So I haven't reached for it except for that one time. And so therefore I'm passing that. This one is a Beauty Creations Espresso Yourself. I love the packaging. I don't want to keep it just because of that. I bought this at a makeup fair, I would say, here in Oklahoma a couple years ago. They had come and they were really, really cheap. And I had never heard of this brand. And so I picked this up. Now, I will say the quality of these shadows are really nice. For what I paid, they are great quality. You could see that I did put a dent in it. I did use majority of the shades. I do like the palette in general. It is a really pretty palette. I will clean it and stuff before I give it out. But I'm just not reaching for it. And these are a lot of shades that I have in other palettes. And so I thought I'll pass that one. This is my BoxyCharm palette. Now this is, I think, the first palette that BoxyCharm did themselves, and I was super excited for this palette. And here are the shades. And this palette is just okay. I don't reach for it. I don't think it's anything spectacular. I feel that The pan sizes are good. I think the concept was good, but overall, I don't feel like it's that great of quality or worth keeping. So therefore, I'm going to pass that to someone who could get better use out of it. When you're a makeup collector or makeup lover, you tend to get a lot of products, and so you're constantly going through and figuring out which ones are your favorites and which ones are not. And like I said, this is just another one that I really didn't reach for a whole ton. So therefore, I want to pass it to someone who can get better use. This is a Lime Crime palette, Venus 3. And I got this in a BoxyCharm, I believe, as well. Could have been a base or premium, I don't remember. The colors are absolutely beautiful, but the quality is not very good, in my opinion. This would be a great palette for like a beginner or someone who just isn't worried about, the pigmentation and things like that so much. The shades are super pretty and everything. I just did not find that they worked well. And so therefore I thought I will go ahead and pass it. It is really pretty and I wish it worked because I have nothing from this brand, but it did not work for me. This is the Makeup Revolution. I bought this when I worked at Ulta. This is the glitter palette. You can see that I have shown it love. And they're okay. They're just not the best quality. They kind of go on patchy. So therefore I'm going to pass this. Or I'm going to probably most likely pass it to a friend that I think would enjoy it. And like I said, I'm going to clean everything, sanitize everything. But I did try to fall in love with this, and when you swatch them onto the hand, they do come off really nice. Some of them are better than others, but yeah, I'm just going to pass this because I don't seem to be reaching for it. And now that I'm into more of the glitters, like ColourPop glitters, how they have in the pots and stuff, I rather have those than this. And I did get this at a good deal when I worked at Ulta, so I'm not disappointed, and I did get some use out of it. The next one is the Essence Spice of Your Life palette. I've had this for a couple years now. This is a really pretty palette. You can see there, very pretty. The pigmentation and quality is not horrible, I would say. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either that I've seen. I was able to get some really pretty looks with this. I'm just passing it because I do not reach for it very much anymore, and it just doesn't seem to be one of my favorites. I still enjoy it, but like I said, I haven't reached for it in a long time, so I thought I'll go ahead and pass that one. This next one is also from BoxyCharm. This is a Ciate London palette, and it's called the Editor palette. This reminds me of the I guess what is it? Did I call this again? The Makeup Revolution Foil Frenzy palette. Okay, there it is there. And this reminds me a little bit of it, except for these are shadows. These were just okay in my opinion. I was able to get a pretty look, but I didn't fall in love with it, so therefore I decided to go ahead and pass it. It is okay. It's not the worst or the best. And then the last palette so far that I've decided to declutter is the Morphe and Manny MUA Glam palette. And that is what it looks like. The reason why I'm passing this is I don't find it to be anything extraordinary. The highlights are really pretty, but I'm not going to keep it just for that. The top one is too dark for me. A lot of the shades in here I feel are so similar in color. Like you have this one here, Sophie, Boy Next Door, and is that Zaya? To me, these are just spot on the same. Then you have these right here that I feel are so close in color. These four right here. The only unique ones that I would say is this one here and this one. And then you have this one as well. But everything else to me is so similar. This one's a little different. But yeah, I tried playing in this. I tried to love this, but I just feel like there's just too many shades that are very similar, and I just didn't find that it was anything great. So therefore, I'm going to pass that one. Okay, so that is it for the eyeshadow palettes that I'm decluttering for now. This is just a little Walmart box that I have right here. And I just been piling things in. So one thing I'm getting rid of is this little beauty sponge. This was from, I can't remember, maybe Equal Tools. It's not a bad sponge, it's just weird and unique in the shape. This would be great for foundation or even cream blush maybe, but I'm like, what do I use this for? And I don't reach for it, so therefore I am going to pass that. The next thing I'm passing is the Honey Jarrett. This is the Cushion Foundation. This is in Peach Ivory. Focus. Now, I really did enjoy this product. I really liked it a lot. I used it a few times. So it still has plenty of product. However, it's a little orange on me. It's more on the yellow side, I guess you would say. So when it sets on my skin, it looks a little too dark and a little orange. So therefore, I'm going to pass that. This is from Honest Beauty, and this I got from BoxyCharm. I think I got this from BoxyCharm as well, the other one. This is the Cream Everything Cream Foundation. Now this is a good shade match for me. It came in cream, and this product I had such high hopes for, and I have tried and tried and tried to use it. This is how it's gotten. I probably won't pass this. I'll probably just trash it because of how it looks. There's still plenty of product, but no matter what I do or how I apply this, I just find that it does not work for my dry skin. I know a lot of people said that it does, but every time I put this on, you can see every form of dryness on my skin. It just doesn't look its best, and so therefore I'm going to get rid of that. One makeup brush I'm getting rid of is this BH Cosmetics 134. Not because I don't like it. It's super, super soft, but it's more of a smaller brush, and I just have too many brushes in my collection, like I told you guys, so I'm going to be doing more of a declutter in that area. This is just one that I don't necessarily need or reach for, so there's that one. This Clinique Smart Clinical Repair Serum. I did try this. My skin does not like it, which I've already known. My skin does not do very well with Clinique products. They may be great products, but my skin does not like it. I get very little bumps around on my face, on different parts of my face whenever I use Clinique products, and I think it's because of the ingredients, and I have sensitive skin, so I'm going to pass this on to my mom. She could get good use out of that. The next is the Makeup Obsession Let's Glow Liquid Illuminator. I don't even think I've used this once except for swatched it. And the reason for that is that I don't reach for it. And so that is why I'm getting rid of it. It's still full, as you can see right there. But like I said, I just haven't reached for it in all the time that I've had it. So I am going to pass it on to someone who can get use out of it. This is the Makeup Revolution Prime and Lock Primer, and this I'm getting rid of. I don't like the product itself. It gets tacky. I don't really care for tacky primers, so that is why I'm getting rid of this. I have tried and tried to use it and to love it, but unfortunately it's just not the formula that I like. This is a $1 billion brow gel. This is in clear. This is brand new. I've never used it. I think it's in clear. I think it is clear. It might be in dark brown. I don't remember. But I know that it is brand new. I have never used it, but I'm getting rid of it because I already have several other ones, and I don't need that many brow gels. I don't go through them very quickly. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. Like I said, this one is brand new. This is the Anastasia Brow Pen, and this is brand new as well. I did use it, try it one time, but it is still fairly new. I bought this one. I did an Anastasia haul sometime last year. Unfortunately, I got it just way too dark. It's super, super dark, and I'm kind of disappointed because I paid full price for this, which was like 20 bucks, I think. So this I'm a little disappointed, but it's just so dark that when I put it on my eyebrows, even though I have really dark eyebrows, it just shows up very harsh, and I don't like the look that it gives. I should have did one shade down. So I went ahead and replaced it with a ColourPop one, which was a lot cheaper. So I'm going to pass that on to someone who can use it. I already know who I can give that to. She likes darker brows. And then I have some liquid lipsticks in here. I shared with you guys that I had some liquid lipsticks I was going to be passing. I still need to go through more of them. These are just some of them that I have so far, so you'll see that in another declutter video. These are two of my e.l.f. Liquid matte lipsticks. I love these liquid lipsticks, but as I told you guys in that video, in my Ulta haul video, excuse me, they're just too drying on my lips, and no matter what I do, it just always leaves them crustier than normal. And so I just don't think that I should keep hanging on to them. This one is in the shade Praline, which is so beautiful. And then this one is in Sorbet, I think. Berry Sorbet, yes. They're absolutely beautiful. Great pigmentation, I would have to say, for such an affordable liquid lip. But because I have super dry lips, they just don't work for me, unfortunately, and I'm sad about it. But there's nothing I can do about it. I've tried to put gloss and things like that underneath. Okay, these two are Bare Minerals. This is the Bare Minerals matte liquid lipstick and Swank. The only reason that I'm going to give this away is because it's just really dark. Right here it may not look super dark, but when it's on my lips and it sets and dries, it's not drying on my lips. I do like the formula, so I want to get some in different colors. I think I have a couple in lighter shades. It just gets super dark, and I just think it's too dark for my skin tone. And then the next one is this one here. This is in the color Fire, which I absolutely love. I love this orange. It's not a typical shade that you would see me use. But it's so pretty. The only reason I'm getting rid of it is because it makes my teeth look so yellow when I wear this, and unfortunately because of that I'm going to pass it along. But it's such a beautiful shade. I love the way it looks on my skin tone, but I don't like that it makes my teeth look yellow. Okay, this is a Makeup Obsessions lip gloss, which is super pretty. The formula is really nice as well. This is in Sweetest. Yes. It's such a great formula. It's not tacky. It's not sticky. The only reason I'm getting rid of this is because I don't reach for it, and I have a lot that is a similar shade, so that is why. The last one is this Beauty Involved liquid lipstick. This is, I got this in a set from Ross a couple years ago. Came with like 6 or 8 liquid lipsticks, and this is in the shade 05. So with this is from the Beauty Involved brand from Ross, like I said. Great quality liquid lipsticks if you're looking for an affordable alternative that stay on the lips, that do not dry out the lips. This is definitely a great one. The only thing with this one is that same like the Bare Minerals, it just dries really dark. And I like a vampy lip, but it's a little too vampy for me, and so therefore I'm passing that. The last one is this Milani Flamingo Pose lipstick. Super fun, super bright, and that is what it looks like. I may just declutter this. I've had it for some time. It is a beautiful shade. They smell really nice. It doesn't smell bad yet. Not at all. It still smells like watermelon. But on me, I just don't reach for it, and I don't like the way it looks on me. So therefore, that is why I'm passing that. And then the last thing that we have in this box so far for declutter is this Lancome little mini sample eyeliner pencil in the shade. I think that's the shade right there. Why aren't you focusing? Coat de Azul, I think is what it's called. But anyways, I don't think that I've ever tried this, maybe once, and it is a great and pretty bright blue, but I just haven't reached for it, and I've had it in my collection for a little bit of time, so I thought I would pass it to someone who can get good use out of that. So guys, that is everything so far that I've gone through and that I have decided to declutter at this moment. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a updated room beauty area, and we'll go through makeup at that time as well. I'll try to do sections or whatever. But again, these are the palettes that I'm getting rid of at the moment, decluttering, and these are the other products that I have so far. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely, if you did, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. We'll be having some other videos coming up as well. Like I said, room videos showing my makeup area and how I store everything, updated one, and then also going through more makeup and other things and decluttering there as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope that you guys have a very blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.